Mat Schwarzman is next. And Matt, I think, wins the prize for the first book published by New Village Press, which is kind of cool. And that was The Beginner's Guide to Community-Based Arts. Matt, you have a question from Beverly B. Natus, and that is, how are you navigating this time in the world, given the shameless persecution of the marginalized that is happening everywhere?
Well, I'm here to pick up my prize. Um, and Want to shout to Bill, who was editor of the Beginner's Guide. I guess I'll start by poorly quoting Judith Malina. I was hoping at the last minute to run to find something called uh, Reimagining America, which was an anthology that several of us were involved in back in the 90s, where Judith Malina from the Living Theater Project said, during times of revolution, being an artist may be very satisfying and uh, feel very good, but during times when there is not revolution, when there may be counter-revolution, that may be even a more important time to be an artist because that's the moment when the she used the mode, kind of a DNA metaphor of where evil can be transformed into live, the word, the letters. And I feel that, Beverly, that we're at a moment like that where our job is to encode. Um, it's not the best moment to be present in many ways, but we have a purpose, particularly as artists who are all about framing futures, who are all about getting people to think about the things they don't want to think about. Our job is just as important now, if not more important. Um, my work now, I just put the little thing in the chat, is something called Trinity City Comics. And for those of you who've seen The Beginner's Guide to Community-Based Art, the book in the New Village Press book that I was involved with cartoonist Keith Knight, that's in comic book form as well. And I think comic books are a great way to encode secret, valuable information. So that's what I'm working on, is working with young people, creating comics, drawing upon the Afrofuturist literary genre. I would say that is a source of a lot of hope for me, is Afrofuturism. I think the idea of having a new genre that is specifically about African Americans imagining a future in which we are free has a particular resonance and power that we haven't had as artists in our quiver for very long. And I think it's one of the real important places that I look to, and Trinity City Comics is based on. Thank you for the question, and we'll just keep on.